She and my father didn't aspire to be wealthy. In fact, they were suspicious of folks who took more than they needed.
Frick. Watch where you walking, bitch.
What did you... Wait a minute. I'm white.
Where you going? Don't you ignore me. This is a perfectly good moment to throw your life away.
Boondocks was an amazing show, and it taught black people a lot of things in our culture that should be laughed at and not be taken seriously. And how did I survive bouncing into black people? I just told them I have one eye. I didn't see them.
That's next week. Is this all? Yeah, I thought it was.
I'm so sorry about that.
It's all good. I get them on all the time.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
Did you?
Yeah, thank you.
FedEx delivery guy fights off two porch pirates and delivers the package. That's like a new Boondocks season 5, and it's amazing. The world is filled with hypocrisy. Then again, if you add DEI, we know two people would have been white people, and then I would never watch it again.
You're an idiot.
All I am is some
slap
idiots
you.
like you.
You're so used to women being quiet when you're talking and touch me again, I'll slap you. You're an idiot.
No, you're the idiot.
That's why you're not married, you idiot. No one will stand your stupid ass. Are you married?
It never goes well when you think a person is uglier than you, but for some odd reason this person has a ring and not you.
Are you married? Are you sure? Are you
Yeah,
sure? She's
yeah.
not cheating on you or anything.
No,
Are you sure?
no, because she's a really nice Yoruba
I'm pretty
lady.
sure she's nice. She's
a really
Yoruba.
nice
Yes, she is one of you. So now please say something nice about your own culture and not something bad.
Yoruba lady.
She's Nigerian, so she's like, trust me, she's using your money.
What happened?
No, I don't think.
Trust me, she doesn't love you. I'm Nigerian.
No,
You're
I
an
know what
idiot.
you're like, but I don't.
You're an
actually like
idiot.
it.
Touch me again, I'll slap you.
I don't want to touch you.
Your wife is where I'm from, so I know you know her attitude. So
I
you
don't
know
want
that
to
we
touch
have the
you.
same
All I want is
attitude.
you not
So
to
touch
put
me
your
again
shoe
and I will slap
not-
you the
you
same way
not
your
put
wife
your
beats
shoe
you at home. You
chair so that I have to get dirt on my trousers.
Why is this foreshadowing SA?
So now you know what it's like.
You're laughing because you can't do you know you can't do Listen, my feet is literally by your ball.
If the guy did that to her, she can justify this.
I'm literally grabbing you by your ball.
No, you're not.
Do you understand that? Do you understand
No,
that?
you're not.
You're an idiot. You're actually an
Making
idiot.
yourself look a complete
You're actually
fool.
an idiot. Do
You're
you know
making
that?
yourself look a complete fool. It's other people's property. Take the shoes off my feet. Okay, that's fine.
So I get on the train and this white idiot.
Oh, it's racist as well now.
And now he can go home and be like, hey Yoruba woman, I'm glad I married you.
I'm going to be asking the most difficult would you rather question out there. Would you rather have women's rights or Islam? Let's see how they react. Women's rights or Islam?
It's a trap.
I'm not answering that question. Choice? Is that a real question? That's ridiculous. No.
Why is it ridiculous? I think it's very serious.
Considering there's only two options.
Have women's rights or Islam? What?
Why is that even a question? Oh my god.
We're not. This is not about Islam.
Mate,
But your rights are. Why are you at this rally ask that question? Provoking like an argument, which there's no point. Why can't we just plan together about feminism instead of you coming along here and starting a religious debate? Because some people believe you should be stoned for the crime of being raped, and if you are protesting rape, you should be protesting the people that want to hurt you for being raped as well. Why are you just letting this go past? Why are you doing this?
Why in particular did you use Islam?
Because there is a big problem with how women are treated under Islam.
Right. So you didn't first ask her whether or not she identifies as a Muslim?
No, I'm asking feminists.
Why are you not asking Muslim women about this? Why are you asking?
Well, you don't see a whole lot here, do you? Their husbands probably didn't let them come.
I mean, she has a point. UK is the perfect example of people trying to fight off misogyny that they're hunting Andrew Tate in other countries like Romania. But at the same time, I'm like, you need to apply it everywhere. Like this guy too, Ali Dawa.
You asked me, would I allow my daughter to get married at 9? If my daughter reached the age of menstruation at 9 years old, I would say you are ready. What's it? You are ready to get married.
Frightening Taliban laws bans women from speaking in public. I wonder how they will handle that in UK.
Wife on my right. Assalamu alaikum. Hope you well, inshallah. She's not going to be in the video, but she's going to have her say with this whiteboard that I bought her. But why is the default that the woman is innocent and the man is always guilty? Okay, that's something my wife wants to say. Salama probably had enough as women give a lot of chances. Has zero tolerance now.
I wonder if UK is going to create this law to only apply to specific people.
Is the consensus of all the scholars that female circumcision is sunnah.
Then again, BBC did refer to him as a respectable imam, and I'm like, okay, so that kind of misogyny is allowed, because if I said the same thing, I'll be in prison. But nah, even a meme talking about this, I'll be sent to prison. What is the emergency? Someone is telling the truth on X. They even said they're going to ban hateful views.
It is from our religion that we have to hate them for the sake of Allah. We love what Allah loves, and on the opposite of that, we hate what Allah hates. Does Allah hate shirk? Yes.
Al-adawa, enmity and hatred, meaning we're enemies. Let's not beat around the bush. We don't love each other. We're not on the same page. We are not friends. Does that make sense? We are enemies.
Isn't that hateful? Are you gonna ban those? They can even openly discuss how they're going to take over the country with options.
How can we, re-establish the Khilafah again?
So there are three methods, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Our brothers from Hizb ut-Tahrir who believe you do some grassroots dawah, you awaken the community, you awaken the ummah, but really you seek power from a select group of elite who will give you nusra, and then you do maybe something like, but not restricted to a military coup, takeover, done.
Yeah.
Then you have our brothers who, I don't like this term, they are what you would call from the jihadi spectrum. They say that no, we cannot seek nusra because they are taghut and the army are taghut. We have to take it by force.
And this is the same guy that goes to Afghanistan glorifying all the things they're doing, and he is allowed to speak in UK because that is not hate speech. Okay.
Then in the outflow from Manston to accommodation, we have got two things in place. The first is a number of beds that we're calling ring-fenced hotels, where we can move people quickly, if you like, as an overflow from Manston before coming out into the permanent, the more permanent estate. And then secondly, we're making sure we've got a buffer of as close to 5,000 beds as we can have, so that we've always got an outflow. So we're carrying a large number of empty beds in order to let us move people out. But then crucially...
Sorry, can I just stop you there? So these 5,000 beds that you're keeping empty just in case, these are additional hotel beds, are they? In the southeast?
Across the country. But because we've got to have, because it's unpredictable, as you said, 1,300 people
they're
came
hotel,
in.
just to be clear, they're hotel rooms, they're not Nightingale hospitals or barges, or, I mean, they're hotel rooms.
They're hotel rooms with beds.
You've got 5,000 beds available in case you have a huge number of people coming through Manston.
Yeah, so we've aimed to have a buffer there. It is less than that at the moment because an awful lot of people arrived over the weekend.
They did? So, right, okay, because you're obviously struggling to get hotels anyway, and now you're telling me you've got hotel beds that you're keeping empty just in case Manston, the numbers really spike in Manston.
We've by definition got to have some beds empty to be able to flow people through.
Yeah, but 5,000 is a lot of beds.
Through well, as I say, we're 1,300
You're paying
people
for them
came,
all the time. You're not on standby, not on a 48-hour standby.
People came through.
So they're not on a 48-hour standby or anything. You're paying for them all the time in case.
So we have got excess beds that we are paying for, that we can move people into immediately.
Are you paying? This is so stupid. It's actually pissing me off.
So, sorry, you've got 5,000 beds you are paying for just in case you need them. Is that what you're telling me?
It's fewer than that now, but we are keeping a buffer of hotel beds.
Stop saying that. You are still paying for that if they're empty or not. They are so disingenuous, obfuscating, gaslighting. Weak men. They're weak in their need to help people honestly. It makes no sense. This is the first time I actually feel pissed off for the people from UK.
So that if people arrive, we can move people out of Manston and maintain the turning people around in 24 hours.
If we have to have a buffer somewhere, and because if we don't, then we know what happens. We have people for longer period of time in Manston. So I hope the committee would support the decision of having a buffer. Could have an argument about how big the buffer should be.
Why would the committee support when they didn't even know you had 5,000 rooms that you were already using, and you're like, well, we're only using 3,000, but you're paying for 5,000. You kind of already did it behind them back with your fund, and now you're surprised they are surprised? And they don't want to discuss the possibility to make it bigger because that is what you want, without telling the people that you're doing that voted for you generally, without knowing what you're doing.
But I would hope that the committee would.
I think we just hadn't quite appreciated it was 5,000.
No. I'm so happy one lady said no. If you say this many times, you know you're in the wrong. Someone is giving him kickback money. The people should probably start questioning a lot of these people for corruption. I totally agree.
Don't get me wrong, ma cosa kita bong. Butta fire na mi blonde, kush hash purple skunk, criollo colombici jam jam, dur loqueta, verdetta, welcome.